Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm gonna play some Hard Nut to Crack, and I've got Dark Pulse and Man with Gun with me, and they can introduce themselves while I cough.
I just uh I just came back from work and I'm kind of tired and kind of dying as well, so I'm probably not gonna talk that much frequently.
I would like to file a complaint that I did not hear a cough.
Oh, really? That's because I flipped my mic out of the way, so.
Yeah, usually like sniffing and coughing
Yeah,
from the
I'm,
Yeah.
background.
I'm getting somewhat better, but I'm not completely better yet.
Yeah, just what was about to ask how's your health right now?
It's been worse. It's been better.
Somewhat better, somewhat worse.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
can feel that. I can't even relate to that, judging by my work, because it's hard work physically.
Oh, yeah? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a baker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, on the night shifts. I'm only working on the night shifts just because of money, and I don't recommend anyone going in the night shifts by any circumstance. Like, just don't go there. Not only your biological clock will be ruined, but also you actually put your health on the risk as well.
Well, I mean,
It's not healthy.
I've worked night shift before in the past. About a decade ago, I used to work like an overnight shift in like a
It
24-hour
goes with
supermarket.
age. I mean, if you're gonna sort of abuse that, you definitely can put your health at the risk
Yeah.
because, I mean, biologically, people should actually sleep at nights because that's uh,
Oop.
that's the way it goes usually. That's how we're
Yeah.
born with. It's in your genes, sort of.
I mean, in my case, like I said, it was like an overnight shift at a 24-hour supermarket doing stock. But this was also, God, easily like 11, 12 years ago when I was still in my 20s, so that wasn't so bad. Um, I tend to be a bit more of a night owl naturally anyway, because it's like my body's generally not cared about when I sleep so much, just that I get it. So, in that
Yeah,
sense, like it's no problem. Like actually, right now for my current work, I'm going to bed probably around like 4 or 5 in the morning, but I don't need to get up until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So in terms of like hours of sleep, I'm pretty good, and I make sure I sleep with a sleep mask on, so that I don't have the sun in my face.
it could be tricky if you're actually planning some stuff at just
Yeah,
even usually like hangouts with friends
yeah,
because most of my friends working day at daylight. So I have a quite a tricky situation here because
yeah,
I cannot really sleep to the point I'm actually not going to be rusty when I'm going to the hangout.
yeah. And I mean that's something that you definitely got to balance too.
Yeah, it's kind of like I really need to schedule all this, and that's not my cup of tea. I would definitely say that. Um, I don't really love like planning stuff to the point I actually need the specific time to sleep to, do the rest
Yeah,
things.
that was actually the worst thing about that job. Like the first night that I worked it, um, I first off the very first mistake that I made was that I didn't really like drink enough water, and oh my god, I was so nauseous and dehydrated by the end of it. Um, but I completed that first shift. I went home, but this might be something you can relate to, man with gun. Have you ever worked yourself so physically hard that as you're falling asleep, your body does like those jerks and you jerk yourself back awake?
Uh, just twitching while you're sleeping,
Like
or what are you
it's like
actually referring?
a lot of people describe it as like a sensation of falling and then your body will just suddenly jerk. You've never had that?
I think it's just because of the stress, because you thinking because it's too calm while you're sleeping, it's kind of like you feeling yourself like you need to do some work even though you're actually in the fucking sleep. I had this problem before. and I think
Yeah.
I still have it, but because of my stressful work. And
Yeah, like
it just a work stress, pretty much. Yeah.
normally I had no problems falling asleep, and ever since I've left that job, I've had no problems falling asleep. But that first night, I kept jerking myself awake so much that I got maybe about 2 hours of sleep before I had to go back into work again. So I
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
worked almost a double shift on 2 hours of sleep. I brought a lot more water that second night. But like that was the only time in my life that I've ever actually like needed sleeping pills to fall asleep. And not because I couldn't fall asleep, but because my body would keep jerking itself awake.
I had even bigger problem, not just dehydrated while doing hard shifts. I had Jesus Christ, I had quite an obsession with soda. I usually, if I feel like dehydrated, I my
For fuck's
first that
sake.
pops up in my mind is just I need to grab some Coke and I just quickly gonna refresh myself. And from just a you know just the one thing, it becomes like obsession, sort of,
Yeah.
because I cannot drink anything else. I cannot drink water or just a regular hot tea, what I usually have as a side thing instead of water. Um, and
Yeah.
because
I
of that
tried to.
problem,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I just want to continue. Just because of this problem, I had a huge fucking problems with. I'm feeling myself tired, but because I I consumed so much caffeine. I I feeling myself really like just twitching and cannot really like physically go to sleep because I'm feeling tired, but I cannot do anything with it.
Yeah.
I
See, like,
physically just jerking, my body is just twitching.
right.
Okay,
And
the
that's the thing.
viewers get it. You guys like to jerk it at night, okay? We're
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We didn't say that. I don't
We
like to
didn't
jerk
say
it at
that.
night.
Your dirty
I
mind,
like to
Lamp.
sleep, man.
Thought it's actually gonna be that like that, but you know, you're just dirty lamp. You need to washed.
What I what I could
Need to be
possibly I
washed.
mean, I try
fuck.
to only stick with like soda for dinners, really. Like even at work, I'm trying to grab like a water or a juice or milk or something. If you're trying to keep like energy up and like yourself feeling refreshed, do you really like peppermint or minty stuff?
Uh, Pretty much on the same stuff like Dr. Pepper or just regular Coke.
Yeah,
I
but you
usually
get
drink
what I'm
those.
saying. Like that minty effect doesn't really have the caffeine as much as the soda would. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, but still, it's just
So if you're
instead of
like,
actually drinking something that actually gonna help you to stay hydrated and get during the sleep, you actually provoke yourself to sleep even less, which what I did,
yeah,
and thankfully I stopped that.
yeah, like if you're having that much of a problem with caffeine, you definitely need to cut it back, to some level. That's why I said like mint would work good in that situation.
Don't drink Coke while you work on night shifts. Like, just
Well,
please don't.
not
It's a
necessarily.
suicide mission.
It's not necessarily even don't do it because I mean everybody's got a different sort of tolerance for it too. Keep that in mind.
I
Um,
had quite an obsession. I just speaking from
yeah, like
experience.
if you're like drinking it like constantly, yeah, you're gonna
It's
be fucked.
really easy to cut loose. It's just
Yeah.
don't recommend.
Like if you're drinking like a whole 2 liters worth over a work shift, that's not
I
good at all.
I drank even more
Oh god.
during one day. It's just oh god. Yeah, it's not healthy.
Yeah, I
No
can think
wonder
of.
my fucking kidney problem starts.
Yeah, because I mean,
I
keep in
mean,
mind
there's
also,
nothing. I don't have stones, but
because
just
keep in mind, caffeine's a diuretic. It'll make you go more.
yeah, yeah. It's interesting way just half of this map just talking about some real life problems and not actually talking about the level. Yeah.
Yep.
I doubt the creator minds.
I mean, that's definitely looks like a map.
We we could at least give Lamp room for some commentary here if he wants.
Yeah, this map's pretty sweet. It's been pretty intense the whole time.
this wonderful sound effects.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it at this point.
I mean, the sound effects aren't too bad, I would say. It's not like they're out of place or anything. There's definitely a very angry cyber demon though. Or are they just reusing that for like the facing you, like growl or something? Little shotgun duel.
That's what I need.
Not a secret though.
That would be kind of a lackluster secret.
Yeah. They just want to hump your mom.
Wow, that chain gunner
Yeah, he,
didn't put any shot on you. Yeah.
no, he had the aim of a stormtrooper. He was...
Yeah. The Kasalis would not approve of that job, not one bit.
Hmm.
Nice like sepia tone on this SP.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to happen.
You fought the lawn won.
The plasma gun sound. Oh man.
Where even is this fuck? Oh, he's behind me.
Whoa.
Yeah, better get a move on, son.
Ah, yes, it's a Doom 1 Megasphere. Where is Mr. Big Man? Okay.
He's right there. Oh, you got some trailers.
Fuck.
Well, at least you're rid of him, so you can go hide behind a wall now.
Not quite.
Here we go. Let's just do... Damn it! Oh, shit, I didn't realize
Yeah,
it
that
was...
wasn't a good idea. That's why I suggested what I did. But what do I know?
I don't like hiding behind walls.
Would you rather survive, or would you rather do the fight again?
I just want to be a cool dude.
Well, let's go through the checklist. Do you have your sunglasses?
No.
Do you have your backwards baseball cap?
No, I'm gonna hide behind the fucking wall and not be a cool guy.
I
Do
mean,
you
you're
have a
playing
totally
dude, you're pretty cool
bodacious
at this
bacon
point.
dude?
Dude, that lamb just win a pack award. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
Even the lamb.
No, I really appreciated it, but... It's funny
I
how...
mean, nobody like making discussions about this? Like Magenta Spy, you mean?
What?
I mean, you said nobody give a fuck. Like,
Oh, well, no, I was
means,
just
like,
referring to...
nobody actually discussing, like, this one. That's what you mean?
A lot of people aren't happy with the fact that it got a caco.
Why?
Well, I mean, I don't know about a lot of people, but I saw people bitching that it was, like, listed first, and they're like, why the fuck would this be first? I thought it was pretty funny.
Like, you got any sort of say in the order, you know?
Yeah, no, it wasn't up to me, obviously. I don't fucking... I didn't think it was gonna win. I was, like,
Let's
thinking...
be honest, you just paid those moderators to be on the top one.
How much do you think it cost?
Jesus Christ, I don't know.
I'd probably say, like, about 13 boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese.
15 bucks and one sub. from Subway, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
For anyone who is really resistant, maybe give them like a stale lemon-filled cruller or something. I don't know.
Love me some double meatballs on my sub.
Okay. That's enough of the chocolate orange for tonight. Still got about a third of it left.
I'm impressed that Subway actually still exists in Russia after all those sanctions, you know.
Really?
I actually ordered my first sub, yeah. With
That's
meatballs
gonna be
and...
like the very few companies then that still really does exist.
Yeah, it's not like extremely popular like McDonald's, which is of course rebrand.
Yeah. Tasty, and that's it.
You heard about this? Well, of course you heard about this.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while there, yeah. But it's just literally called Tasty and that's it. It's... yeah, I mean... very creative.
Yeah, with all the imagination of a real comrade.
Ooh. Oh god.
I got a
Am I getting crushed?
notification.
Am I getting crushed? Oh god.
No, the door's just gonna shut. Or no, it's going back up.
This is...
Very generous secret, which should be very worrying.
Yeah, this map has been...
What I'm wondering is, are you going to be able to get that megasphere if you let it go?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I gotta go back this way.
Yeah.
Weird. I wonder if there's a path down here. Of course there is. Oh, another secret.
You don't have a secret notification.
I don't think it actually was a secret.
Well,
There should have
already
been.
gotten either way.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, that chain gunner on the other hand. That one was placed by the spawn of Satan himself.
Damn you, Satan. Oh nice, we're still using Calm Blue as a... as a waterfall texture. Just like in the 90s.
Hell yeah.
When you got limited resources at your disposal, you go with what looks like it makes the part.
Yeah, it's interesting. I never actually mined this use.
Well, it was also that and like animated textures were like much more of a pain to reduce or replace back in the day.
Yeah, even though like how the fuck you're gonna replace music, even though there's not been a lot of composers there as it right now.
Well, back then you didn't really need to have composers. You just grabbed whatever MIDI you could find off the internet and shoved that sumbitch in.
Yeah.
Is there been even websites at that time that actually shared some MIDIs?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You believe me.
There were lots of them, actually.
Like, I started coming on the internet in the late 90s, and there were still, like, a whole bunch of fucking old school, like, GeoCities websites that were basically just, like, MIDI repositories.
This looks like a missing texture here, hey? Doesn't it? That's a step?
Yeah, there's like a missing step there.
Yeah.
On A hide.
Or it could just be it blends in so
No,
well,
yeah,
it's
see,
impossible to tell.
no, look at the corner.
I mean, we already saw maybe like 2 or 3 like missing textures in this level. I don't think Mapper really give a fuck. It's
I mean,
so
to be fair, that one you
Nice.
really do have to look pretty good to spot.
Yeah.
See you
Well, and that sector was actually raised. So
it could be something got exposed due to the weirdness, yeah.
it could also just be, you know, when you use the remove redundant side defs or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's always a little bit of a gotcha.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, when you went into that area that you're about to go into now, I think like with the raising and the lowering, there might have been like some differently exposed. Like that's a little flaky. If you turn around, that might be a little flaky too.
Yeah,
Like when it goes, yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I noticed
So
that
there's
missing
definitely
texture
some
before.
cases, yeah, where you gotta.
And there was a like a drop like early in this level that
Yeah,
also had a
the
missing
remove
texture.
extra textures was
Yeah.
a little too aggressive. That's just oof.
Yeah, that one's weird. I don't know where the hell to go. This is another hard nut to crack.
Really hard this time. You can destroy your teeth with this. Or maybe you'll just
Gotta be
cracking
something
this
in here
forever.
then, maybe.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Dark
maybe
Pulse
it
or
could be
me?
something in here.
It seems like it would be, but I don't know where.
Feels like just a death pit, yeah. Here there's gonna be something behind this. No, not
Alright,
really.
alright, shit.
I tend to think like people actually love weird shit like this. Maybe because they're so tired of basic dooming. They just love something weird even though it's not good. For example, this. Maybe that's why like Lamp actually decided to play it.
I don't think it's bad. I think the gameplay's pretty creative, and like, there's a lot of clever monster setups in it.
I mean, I guess, but you know, it
The,
doesn't really have, you know, it doesn't really take that much time to build something like this. Just personally saying.
yeah, I don't know. Not everything needs to be that like engrossing.
Complicated, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing to definitely get through mappers' heads is you don't need to, go out there and try to compete with the best of the best. Just make something good and solid, and that's usually more than good enough.
What the hell does that sound?
Like so many people like chase, the ones that do like the really detailed maps and things like that.
Yeah.
And you really don't need to do that. Like
Hmm.
there's been other videos, and I think like Doomkid has agreed as well, and like other conversations that we've had with him, that sometimes like just having a good clean map is nice. It doesn't need. I mean, obviously you can't, just do bare bones details, but you don't need to go crazy on them either.
I don't think actually like overdoing stuff is a good way to compete even with, just good mappers that was appreciated more than your stuff, if we just make it a comparison.
Right.
Because usually it goes with luck, really. You can be one of the best mappers in the world and still don't get enough famous mappers out there. Because it's just luck. I mean, for Christ's sake, like, nobody knew about Skillsaw at the point until he made Valiant, I think. That's like his first really popular megawad. But he actually came from late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
he
he
was
made
on
like Sector 666, I mean, he's going way back.
he was on Team TNT, for fuck's sake.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
He might have been like late TNT then.
So it's
Yeah.
just luck when you actually going with just fame in the community. I mean, I don't care if I get some fame or not. I mean, the only reason I'm doing stuff for Doom is just because I love this game so much.
I don't know if I'd say it's
Drive
all
me to the point, yeah.
I don't know if I'd say it's all luck, but there's definitely like some of it's luck.
I would say at least 70% is luck.
I did just briefly take a look at the list of members on Team TNT on the Doom Wiki, and he is not listed on there.
Oh, maybe I'm just making shit up and I'm thinking of somebody else because I'm pretty stupid.
I mean, I at least I never heard at least
Oh
mentioned
no, he was, but under a different name.
Oh, really? That's what it
He
was.
his
He
real
was
name.
under the name Majuin at the time.
Huh. That's
It's
interesting.
like
But he was,
his real
but he
name.
was definitely listed as Team TNT.
Sick. So yeah, he's He's one of he's an old veteran from way back.
He's one of the pillars of community. Yeah.
Yeah, like Man with Gun said, Sector 666 back in 1998, but then his next actual project wasn't until 2007.
So he's definitely had some experience way before, and was not appreciated to the point of actually getting fame from the 90s, and
And I
got
mean,
fame actually from the other projects.
he did a bunch of stuff, in between then. Like he did a bunch of stuff for like the Back to Saturn X episodes before he even did Valiant.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think first episode was 2013. It's pretty much the year when I started mapping.
2012 actually.
2012. Oh,
2012 Back to Saturn X episode 1.
okay then.
Well, now that we solved that problem, I can probably stop the video. I just didn't want to cut people off and like not give them closure on this conversation, you know. So
Yeah.
there you go. There's a little history lesson about skill saw and map. That was another good one. So thanks for watching and see you later.
See
Sayonara.
you.